Hey everyone, Chaos Giga here. Thanks for coming out and joining the live stream on Guild Wars 2. I apologize first of all for anything you hear in the background because I have my window wide open. I don't like running the air conditioner because it runs up the bill like massively. That's America for you. Utility bills are expensive. But so basically there's going to be probably a lot of noise from the traffic outside and animals outside too because I live partially in the country and right next to a highway. Like the most terrible spot in the world to live, I guess. Anyway, we're going to get started back into my character here. I'm level 21, and I'm in Sorrow's Furnace server. If anybody wants to join with the PvE content, I'm already in a guild, Sentinels of Echovald. And I've also joined their gaming community Discord, which so far is actually really awesome. A lot of people have been very, very helpful. And so far, I haven't had any problems with the community. The community seems great, and the gameplay is amazing for an MMO, in my opinion. Before we get started here, back in my storyline for my character, because literally you can do whatever you want. You don't even have to follow the storylines if you don't want to, which is really nice. Just a second. I want to see if I can't get my chat to pop back up. For some reason, my chat keeps disappearing. There it is. Hey, Mod. I'm sorry, guys. The chat just disappeared. I had to...
Certainly not, sir. I fell off the tree 5 days ago. I fell off a tree.
You're in Underworld? Well, we could still do PvP in World vs. World. I'm just going to say I'll probably lose all the time, but, I mean... I'm no good at PvP on anything. I'm more of a casual gamer. I like to do the farming aspects a lot more than anything. That's why Minecraft and Pokemon are up my alley. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, the first thing I was gonna do is show the Black Lion Trading Company thing up here. And by the way, I've already purchased both expansion packs, which is why I've already got gems and stuff. There's a thing going on right now where if you purchase the Thorns pack, you get the second expansion for free, so that's really nice. But what's this? Oh, that's a daily. Okay. Oh, this is all the dailies you can get for PvE, and then there's ones for PvP. This is kind of a system like most MMOs have, I guess, for dailies, which is fine. You haven't started yet. I'll have to check that out in a minute. I'm a necromancer. It's one of my favorite things to play in Skyrim, so I figured I'd start with that. I might go back and do an archer later. But this is the cash shop. Basically, the first thing I wanted to show you was that there is a currency exchange. So literally, you can change your gold that you farm in game into gems, which I've never seen in any game I've ever played, any MMO or anything like that. Then we have a trading post where you can trade stuff in once you reach, I think it's like level 15 is when it unlocks. I can't remember. It was a certain level. It kept telling me that my account needed to be verified first because it takes like 72 hours for them to verify your account to give you gems or anything. But I went ahead and bought the expansion packs together along with a $25 value of gems, which is actually like $50 worth of gems or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to use them on, but for now they're just there. So basically, let's go ahead and go back to where I was headed before. What is that? Oh, it's an event that's going on right now. Yeah, I agree. It is interesting that you can actually transfer like in-game currency into pay-to-play currency. That's Yeah. Elementalist, that's one of the other ones I wanted to try too. Kind of like a, it's kind of like a mage in Skyrim too, isn't it? It's like you got electric or shock, ice, and fire skills probably. I think. I don't know. I just plan on building one of each character, just to be honest.
But they're monsters. They'll eat me, won't
Okay, I gotta figure out where am I supposed to be going. Oh, over there. And I'm over here right now.
they? Certainly not, sir.
Well, on my way over that way, I guess I'll do this stuff over here. Because it actually rewards you experience for all the things on the maps. So as long as you're like Alt left click. Yeah, I had to ask somebody in my guild about that because I knew that was a thing in the game. I just didn't know how to do it. But I love how big this game is. I mean, look at this. What is this? Is this showing me my guild members? Is that my guild members? Does it show me those on the map? That's actually pretty cool. That's so you can find your guild members. I didn't know that. So I'm gonna learn a lot of new things as we're playing too, because this is my first time even playing through the game. So that's why I figured I'd just go from level 1 to 80 the hard way. Alright, so this is where I am right now. It's actually a very low level place considering what level I am. But the more of this you unlock, the better it'll be for the next character, I guess. Plus you get experience for unlocking everything anyway. So might as well do it, right? Okay, so I need to go all the way up here to continue my story, which is up here. But on the way up there, I'll just try to unlock things. I don't even know what the heck this is. A merchant? Okay. So is an elementalist hard to figure out, really? I think I picked an advanced class with the necromancer, because I'm pretty sure I totally screwed up on which direction I was taking it, but
It's always ham for this and ham for that with Tom. But I like muffins too.
oh, that's cool. So you got all 5 of the elements then. The natural earth elements. I'm terrible at moving, so if I can get a long-range attacker, I think I'll be good, but I'm just going to have to get used to using this guy because he's going to be one of my favorites to use, I have a feeling. Yeah, I've already talked to him. Oh, it's hard to use. I honestly don't know if there's anything on here. I don't. You'd have to go to their website. It's guildwars2.com and look at the specs. I don't think it's very high actually. Although I can run the game at like 300 frames per second because while I'm streaming it, or at least when I was testing it for a stream. Earlier this morning, it was up at 300 frames per second, which is insane. I don't think I've ever ran a game at that many frames per second. Oh, I have long-range attacks, but when you're in PvE, you pull the aggro to you, so they start coming after you, unless you use minions. But I don't like using the minions. The only minion I liked using was the one that was healing me. And I actually preferred the wells, because their placement. You see the targeting thing? That means it's a placement attack. So I could place it wherever I want it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's pretty low specs for it, but if you're like streaming, you probably want to have a little bit better specs. Like, I think it's like a minimum of 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is actually pretty low, considering that most games like Demo and all that were requiring about the same thing. Considering some of the videos that pop up. Okay, there's a map up there, which means there should be... jumping puzzle. The only thing I can tell you is to just download the game and then test it. And if worse comes to worse, you'll find out that you can't run the game. Because I can't really tell you, because my new gaming PC that my brother and I built is what I'm running this on, and it's dual 2080 RTX graphics cards with that's NVIDIA, and then I got an i9 9900K processor, so this thing will run just about anything in the gaming world. We wanted to make sure that we had a decent PC for our graphic design stuff that the family does, so that's why we went ahead and just decided to buy everything separately and build our own. I'm sure that Apple would love to sue us, but they don't own all the parts. I think a lot of MMOs take things from other MMOs. I think that's just a gimme. I almost want to compare like all this moveset system down here to Terra, with the exception that Terra, it's not a button masher, it's a spacebar jammer. All you do is hit spacebar after you've lined up all your skills. And that gets annoying because you can just stand there and just spam the spacebar and just insta-win in the PvE world. This, you have to sometimes be very careful at what you use. I don't know. That's a good question, Mon. I don't know if you can switch servers. What's this game about? Well, it's got 4 different game modes. You can do whatever the heck you want. That's basically what it is. I don't even have to follow the storyline if I don't want to. I can just go out and level my character on everything out here. But it's better to just go through all the maps and find all the points of interest and all the little viewpoint things, because it gives you experience. And if you die, other people heal you. Like other players out here in PvE, they can heal you and get experience, and you'll get experience too. So it's pretty cool. But basically, you just want to level a character up from 1 to 80, or just go ahead and use the level 80 insta pass that you're given when you first start, which I don't recommend. I recommend just getting used to the game, going the long way. That's what I'm doing right now. But basically, you have PvE, you have dungeons and fractals, which are also PvEs, but you work together with other players, like up to 5 other players or 4 other players. It's 5 players together. And then you have PvP, and you have World versus World, which is another PvP aspect. World versus World is like 200 players versus 200 players, and you're all trying to siege a castle. So if one team has the castle, the other team is trying to get into the castle. Player versus player, I think, goes from 3v3 to 50 versus 50. But yeah, if you do PvP or World versus World, and that's the only thing you want to do, you can just go do that right off the bat. You don't even have to level up your character. I mean, literally, they'll just put you at level 80 to start, give you all the infinite items at the end to start. Why would I want to play GDMO when they freaking run my account, dude? And I deleted it. So, yeah, just get over GDMO. You guys want to go play demo, go play demo. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to play that game no more. What am I supposed to do for this guy? I elect for collect ooze samples for trauma. Find any inquest spying in the area. Yeah. GDMO is just pay to gamble to win now. And if they would have fixed my account, I'd still be playing it. But since they didn't want to, or they refused to, forget that. And I'm not going to play Roblox. There's too many people that are getting copyrighted from Roblox because they're like playing games that are rip-offs of copyrighted content. And I'm not even going to bother trying to play that stuff. There's two of my favorite YouTubers that got completely like deleted off of YouTube because of that. So we can party up and play on here together all we want. That's another thing about this game as well. It's free to play to start. The only thing you'd have to pay for are the expansions, and you don't need them. And they're getting ready to come out with a third expansion. As far as I'm concerned, this is my new MMO. This is what I'm going to start playing. So.
To the north, you can see Mount Nashington. There, the Skrit have made the most extraordinary community. They have creative pursuits and have begun to dabble in ranching. They even
that looks like an
themselves
underground
against the very
castle.
dark elements many of us have come here to fight. I can't help but feel that it's important to support such curious creatures.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking about playing the Pixelmon, but then I found out that a couple of YouTubers actually got completely banned because Pokemon sued them and well, threatened to sue the guy who came up with Pixelmon. He decided to take it off the open market for money and just put it up as free to play. So you can download it for yourself, but you can't do videos on it or anything, or else you can get deleted off of YouTube, which kind of sucks. Aura Kingdom? Never even heard of it. I'm gonna grab some of this if I can. I don't even know if I'm... Run the log. Maybe I got some copper up here. I don't even know if I can mine iron. Let's run to ore chunk. So I'm guessing that means it's not going to be good. Has huge graphics and a huge lag. Now you can mount on the dragon on here too, but you just got to wait till you get to in-game, I believe. On here, your mounts can actually be used to attack enemies and even players in PvP and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, that's something that's ridiculous too. Yeah, good for you. I stopped using macro and all that crap back when I first got busted when I was at work. Yeah, please just don't talk about demo play unless you have questions about it, because I mean I'll be more than happy to help you with like questions on the game, like how to do quests and stuff, but I just really don't want to talk about that game. I'm still pretty sour over the community being so toxic to me for leaving it, but I mean I had really no choice because Game King refused to fix my account and it was bugged with the 0 HP glitch. And it's a known glitch that they know about, but they refuse to fix it. So, whose fault is that? It's certainly not mine. Because I can't stream it. I like to do streaming. That's part of my thing, dude. I used to have a much bigger channel, but I stopped playing a few of the MMOs that I used to play because nobody plays them anymore. Like ESO and Terra, everybody's like, stop playing them. Oh, it's this guy.
Thank you.
Phew, that hurt. It's a good thing I could go into that mode there. Yeah, I know that's the problem though. That's why a lot of people that have my like hobby for like streaming and stuff like to quit playing or quit streaming and stuff. Like the Skyrim granny, she's gonna stop streaming now because people are being so rude to her. They want her to play other games or whatever. And I mean, you gotta stop being annoying like that because I mean, we want to be here for fun, you know, have fun with our community and stuff. But people just want to tell you what to do, and that's just you just can't tell people what to do or what to play. It's not right. I mean, you want to go play demo, that's fine. Go play demo. It's your game, right? I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I can't. It's your choice, not mine. I'm just not gonna play it no more. There's no point for me. I just lost. Basically, I lost the use of my account, which I spent like 7+ years on. So that to me means that there's a nail in the coffin for that game for me. But it doesn't mean that it's over for everybody else. But you can't expect me to just to come back to the game and start a new account. I mean, there was some pretty decent items on that account. I could have done most of the dungeons on that account, but except for the newest ones. Yeah, BBDMO, you think they've been sued for... I don't know, but as soon as they find out whoever owns that private server, they will sue them. I gotta figure out where I'm at now. That fight kind of pulled me off my game there. Oh, back there is where I need to go. Well, while I'm over here, I might as well grab that spot there. I played demo when it first came out in America. I can't remember when that was. That might have been 2011. I think it was like 2 years after it was released. What the heck? And one neat thing about this is you don't have to. You can have a pet that just like picks up all your stuff, or you can just hit the F key, to set up the F key to pick up all the stuff that's been dropped by the enemies in an area of effect looting system, which is really nice. I wish a lot of MMOs had that. That's not just about fast runs, though. They changed some of the dungeons in demo to where you could actually do them in a party, and it's worth doing in a party now because they actually changed it from whoever does the highest amount of damage doesn't win the top prize. But most of the newer ones are still set up to where whoever does the most damage gets more drops. So it's unbeneficial. And this one right here, the PvE aspect, it's all player help players. And it doesn't matter who does the most damage, you all get the same top tier prize. So like, if the person who did the most damage gets an ultra rare item, everybody in the team that helped do damage to the monster gets that same level or tier of prize. Not exactly the same item, but the same tier. And I think that's what MMO should do, especially in PvE. Because I mean, there's no way to like be competitive in PvE. You're just trying to help each other, and that's the way it should be. Now PvP is completely different. It still gives you rewards, don't get me wrong, but I mean, obviously if you win, you get better prizes. If you lose, you still get prizes, but they're not as good as the winners. And that I understand.
Have you met others who follow your path?
Many. Our styles of swordplay are as old as the forest.
I'm gonna have to come back here and do some of these heart things at some point in time, maybe with another character.
Brisbane Wildlands is a secluded area that has drawn some unsavory attention as of late. The Nightmare Court has taken up residence in the caverns, as well as near our revered tree to the north. If you decide to travel here, be watchful at all times.
9 p.m. RIP. It's only 10:23 a.m. here. Merchants I see around here from time to time. I think I saw him head west. Alright, so in case you're wondering what the green things are, that's like the story, your story. So let me go to the hero, which is H. And a story journal. You don't have to do these, but I choose to do it because it's my first character in the game. But basically, this is what you get to choose for your character when you first do the creation. You get to choose all these different things, and all of these. So everybody's character is going to be personally different. It's like you're making your own person in the game, and then you can go through and do their storyline compared to what you picked on your choices. And it's pretty interesting actually for PvE. So. Right now I'm trying to prove my innocence in the fact that my golem apparently killed someone, and I'm a perfectionist, so my guy definitely needs to prove his innocence, especially since he just won one of the most prestigious awards from one of the arcane art schools or whatever.
I saw your flare. Nice work. Now let's see if we can talk some sense into that idiot mink.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about up there. Is he gonna be dead? I'm starting to wonder if he's gonna be dead. Nope, he's not dead.
Stop! You can't sell those golems. They're defective and dangerous.
You were supposed to come alone, Mink. Who's this? And what was that about my merchandise being defective?
Ugh. Pay them no mind, Mr. Velen. Those are rivals of mine looking to derail our transaction. Just give me a moment. What are you doing here, and why are you trying to ruin my deal? Just because I improved on your design?
Quiet, you hack. Your golem is like a bomb waiting to go off. Didn't you hear about the people it already killed?
Even if I believed you, progress demands sacrifice. Step aside. I've got a demonstration to make, and I'm not letting you spoil it.
Okay, Savant, stand by. This demonstration of his could get us all killed. You watch the golem, I'll watch that shady Buka Mink's dealing with.
Now,
yeah, give me a second, Incredible Hulk. I'll share the link.
Golem loads up your cart with... what's in these casks again?
They're full of... wine. Nothing but fine wine from...
I picked a golem of some kind. I think I only had like... Because I'm a golemancer. That's what I am. So, a necromancer, but they call them golemancers in the Asura. Because they bring these golems right here to life.
Handling baggage. Handling bagging. Handling.
It's like I said. I think each class and each race has different like choices. So everybody's gonna have a different character.
My goods, my cart full. What have you done, Mink?
That's some powerful stuff you've got there, Mr. Velen. I didn't know Beetleton made weapons-grade wine.
Cute. Mink, as far as I'm concerned, you, your friends, and this deal are a total loss. Boys, time to cut some losses. Put these bunny-eared freaks in the ground.
The
Don't
golems
kill
explode
me.
on ignition.
I've got so much
against these thugs.
I didn't realize the guy was on was already dead. Oh, you're a Asura? I don't know, it just seemed like the right race to pick for match, even though I know there's no losses or anything with it.
You're kidding, right?
Jeez. Might have to switch back to my minions.
What's wrong with you? You can't take out a few measly Asura? They're weak and fragile. You've been struck. Kill them. Kill them
Stitch.
or I'll be next. And then it's your turn.
Someone get over here and help me.
Yeah, I definitely need to like, go back to the minions. I think that's the best like option for a necromancer in. Oh, he's not dead yet.
Let's do this.
Ow. I mean, mind you, I could still go into my, whatever this is called, Death Shroud mode. But with the wells, I can like heal the people that are around me too, while also turning their boons into conditions, which is really nice. But I guess it's more geared towards dungeons and stuff, so maybe the minions is the best option to go PvE.
Would have guessed that a murderous smuggler like Velen would turn on me.
Everybody but you. Besides, with all the extra power cells you crammed in that golem, you're lucky it didn't explode in your face.
Wait, it blew up, but it didn't go haywire. Were we wrong? Was Keppa the one we wanted after all?
Keppa? Huh. Her golems are nothing but scrit junk glued together with mucilage. They fall apart after 2 steps.
Mink's a brainless toad, but he does have a point.
Hey!
I think I know what to look for now. Let me run a few tests back at my lab. Meet me there, and we can explore my new theory.
Oh. Not as good as the one I have on, I don't think.
That went smoothly enough.
And it's really moving slow. There we go. Yeah, I'm really wanting to do the suggestion of like unlocking everything on the map, but I think I'm gonna go back to my minion style because that kind of made it a little bit easier to stay alive. I mean, I got my lich form that I can go into and then start causing a lot of conditions and doing massive damage, but I think that's more apt to be done for like dungeons and stuff. I wanted to try it out anyway, and I just didn't have time to do it yesterday. Okay, so where is this spot I need to go? Oh, right here. Let's just go ahead and teleport there real quick, and then I'm gonna switch my skills around a little bit. So I got the Blood Fiend, which also heals me as it does damage to them.
You. When I tried to retrieve the data from our trictometers at the lakeside, they were gone.
The inquest must have taken him. And the data. I'm not sure which one irritates me more.
I'm gonna keep that one. And Bone Fiend. I don't have enough. Oh, I do have one more. Forgot that I did get one more of those. It's this one. Have to upgrade your account. You mean you have to have the expansions or whatever? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I just wanted to pick a server that had medium amount of people on it, because bad experiences with volumes being really super high causes a lot more lag. This is just going to take me back to the lab, isn't it? Yep, okay. Guess I should have just teleported there. Yeah, it's like I said, I went ahead and purchased the expansions, but after the first chapter of my character's story, I'm liking it so far. And I mean, I've died a few times just because I didn't know what I was doing, and then people just came by and revived me because it gives them experience, and they can also help me figure out what I'm doing wrong. So I mean, so far the community's been great, and I like that. That's something I never had in ESO or Demo, just because those games are so pay to win. It's ridiculous, at least in my opinion. I don't know how ESO is now. It's been several years since I've even tried to play it. I just tried to play it when it first came out, and the community was just not very helpful. I mean, if you buy the Thorn expansion, you'll get the Fire expansion free. I didn't realize how big my guild is either.
If all Mink and Keppa are guilty of his idiocy, then the culprit has to be Haya. I built this golem to Haya's specs. Once I activate it, we should see results. Stand by.
Good morning, mistress. How may I serve her kills you today? Kill.
Okay, there's our proof. Deactivating the golem may require force. Time to attack. I've got some aggression to work out.
Just let them fight it out. I can even sacrifice my dudes to get health too, which is pretty cool. Like a true necromancer. Definitely as a necromancer, I think I'd recommend using the minions in PvE.
That settles that. The core that Haya swapped in must contain a hidden exploit to drive
Especially if you're by yourself and not in a party.
So we're going up against a counselor? No mean task, but I'm ready. I don't care how high up she is, she can't do this to us! No sarcasm this time. Haya's not just smearing Snaff's reputation or mine. She's killing people and framing
That's
us
exactly
for
what you'll get. That's what I got.
We have to take her down in front of the entire council.
I bought the ultimate
fire up
package.
Mr.
You can buy the
Sparkus
lowest
and
level
leave him in the
package and
council
still get
chambers.
basically all the stuff that I got.
Commence operations.
There is a third expansion they're working on right now. When I was doing my research, I found that out that they had announced that they're working on a third expansion. The ArenaNet team that took over the game, I guess, last year, which has been, I guess, a big help to the community and the game in general. Well, I just joined a really big guild, so, and this is my first time playing the game. And there are a lot of people on here. There's over like, I don't even know how many people are in my guild. Yeah, there's thousands of people on here, and I think like half of them are still playing, over half. Some of them haven't logged in a while because they work in a hospital. I'm on their Discord too, so. I understand that. I work at a hospital too, but I work in the office, so I'm not really necessarily needed there right now. And I can do my job from home if I need to, but if there's something that comes up, I can get called in, so. Is there a place that tells me how many people are in the guild? Oh. Roster size, 487. There's 487 of us, and it looks like over half of that is actually active, so I'd say it's pretty active. I'm on one of the smaller servers, though, one of the newer servers, so all the older servers are so full that I couldn't even join them, so at the time when I went to try to load up one of them, so I'm in Sorrow's Furnace, which is one of the younger servers. There's like seven of each type on each server, so. Yeah, that's like the most I but still 55 online. Not all of us are going to be online at the same time if you think about it, because a majority of them on there's some from America, there's some from Australia, there's some from the UK, some from Brazil. So there's different time zones there, and some of them work weekends too. So like the last 2 days I played, like over half of them were online. And if you were on their Discord, you'd see exactly how many of them actually play more than one game. They play ESO, they play Final Fantasy XIV, they play this game, and they play other games too. So, I mean, it's not like you have to play this game all the time. Sometimes you just get bored with it and you want to go play something else, and there's nothing wrong with that now, is there?
Something that could be filled with diatomaceous earth?
What is it, you asked? I don't know. Fractals is going to be something I'm going to have to learn too, so it's... most of the people that are on here right now are doing PvE stuff, but yesterday they were doing events and stuff. The guild was doing events where they were join up and go do PvP stuff. And then most of them were doing the PvE dungeons, which are called fractals, I believe. Wait a minute. Where's this thing at? Is it downstairs? Oh no. Weird. I was actually pointed to this game after I left Demo, and I don't really want to go back to Terra because it's just a spacebar spamming game. This game actually has a pretty decent storyline. You don't have to follow it. You can do whatever the heck you want. It's got jumping puzzles. It's got all sorts of stuff to do in the PvE aspect. And then other PvE aspect, there's two different sides to the PvE aspect. There's the open world, and then there's the joining up to do dungeons and fractals. Fractals, you can start from a low level and work your way up. And the dungeons, you have to be, I think, at in-game in order to do those together, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm starting my first character right now at level 1 and building it up as we speak. And then you have two sides of PvP. You have regular PvP, which is like 3 versus 3 up to 50 versus 50, I believe. I don't know. I haven't really played very much on it. But automatically, if you wanted to just do nothing but PvP, it'll just directly level you up to 80. And you can start doing PvP. It even gives you all the in-game weapons and stuff like that available to you. And stuff to add on to them. And then World versus World is a 200 versus 200 like guild war, basically. And it's not just your guild members. You can join other guilds too. But basically there's two teams. And one's in the castle. The other one is trying to siege in to get into the castle and steal the castle from that team. And whoever gets the castle gets a big boost to their prizes and their experience. So, there's 4 different aspects to play in this game, and that's pretty cool. But the biggest thing that sold me on this game was the fact that, I keep telling people this, I've never seen this in a game, where you can exchange your gold currency to get the pay for cash stuff. I've never seen that in any game, any MMO, to be honest. Yeah, and they just got bought out by a new company, so I don't know when you quit, Mon, or when people stop playing for you. Because I know that the community was saying that the old company that used to own the game did not actually really do anything for the player base, but this one right here is actually turned around and is actually supporting YouTubers like myself, which is pretty cool. I haven't put myself up there as one of their YouTubers yet, because obviously I'm still trying to learn the game.
The one who turned the valet golem into an anti-personnel device.
We've got all the proof we need, and we're going to expose your machinations to the entire council.
Proof? You mean those blueprints I gave you? The ones my underlings are retrieving from your lab at this very moment? You're not in my league, dearies. And after my modified...
Yeah, ArenaNet, I believe, bought him out just last year. For the first 6 months they took over the game, they didn't really have much to do with the community until after they got caught up with where the game was at, and then they started adding things into it, so... That's the gist of what I'm getting from some of the guildmates I have.
If it helps, I'd be happy to feign remorse.
Let's go, Savant. If the council gets wiped out by your golems, the peacemakers will fry us on sight. We'll have to catch up with Haya later.
Why is a counselor trying to frame my guy?
Too painfully.
We got work to do. I just hope those oafs on the council are grateful.
Come on, Mr. Sparkles. I can't believe she named her golem Mr. Sparkles.
Stop them before they buttle again.
Wait a minute, what am I doing? Enter the council chambers.
These valet columns are remarkably useful. Wherever did they originate from?
They were a gift from an anonymous donor. Mere toys, of course. Nice to be
Masters, I shall now perform a deep cranial massage with my fists.
Take cover!
Dang it. I'm trying to spawn in my minions so I don't have to take damage here. Minions aren't helping very much.
highly irregular. Stop this at once, or I shall admonish you most severely.
Don't let them get me.
Oh, view is obstructed.
Hostiles detected. Initiate combat protocols.
I'll try to catch up with the chat here in a minute. I'm trying to make sure that I don't die. Who died? Oh, I grew a level. I love how you get experience for even resurrecting some of the fallen NPCs too. Wow, that was powerful.
Protocols active. Restricted weaponry unlocked. Prepare for death.
Prepare for death. Holy hell, that's a big one.
Would you like a haircut? I suggest a little off the top. That is everything above the neck. Look weary, Master. Let's do the massage. Not worry, Master. I have detailed files on blood.
I think my other one died. There we go.
Zosha, for once I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, I noticed
And
that
is
mod.
the smell
I noticed that
so
when I first started playing that
What
your
is the
level will get
meaning of this?
knocked down to a lower level, which is nice. So that means if you go join your friends in a party that are lower level, you can actually
Counselor Haya
not be too overpowered for
kill as
them.
much of the council as possible.
I can vouch for this. Haya is making a power play. We don't have hard evidence, but
Say no more. Bold moves are Haya's style, and she never leaves evidence that can be traced back to her. Leave Haya to us. We'll keep an eye on her. She may well receive a lethal gift of her own someday soon. In the meantime, you have our thanks.
Oh, I'm innocent.
Well, it's not a complete victory, but we did save the Arcane Council and Snaf's reputation. I'm sincerely sorry I ever doubted you.
I accept your apology, again. Just remember, I'm the Snaf savant. Sarcasm aside, you can count on me to live up to his example.
Oh, wow. Purchase items used in the Mystic Forge, huh? I think I actually like that one better. Oh, I actually get all of those. What am I thinking? I get all of those. Combat combinations. Create combos with other players' skills in combat. Some skills like an elementalist flame wall create fields that cause projectiles shot through them to deal additional burning damage. Now that's pretty sweet. Check your skills to see your combo fields and combo finishers. So that's what that means. See, I never knew what that meant. Now I do. So if you like work in sync with other people in the PvE or PvP aspect, you can actually do combos. That's pretty sweet. Look at all my little minions. So I can explode my bone minions to do a radius damage. It's also a combo finisher. And I can sacrifice my blood fiend to heal myself too. I also like the fact that if I have a question and there's nobody online or something, I can just get over here in the chat, /wiki, and it brings up the wiki automatically for me, so. Oh, did you? So you're still pretty low level too, Mod? Because that has nothing. And that has some defense, but probably be better off using something with a lot of defense anyway. Mighty Softwood Torch of Light. If only I was a thief. Rawhide leather strap. So this stuff right here is just junk, pretty much. I got another one of those. So what's the deal with the soulbound stuff? Is that just like junk that I can't use, I can't do anything with? I've never understood that stuff. And I haven't bothered to look it up either. Oh, you forgot the password for your maxed out account? RIP. Okay, so I'm going to use those that I'm not going to use. I might as well use those. This right here is not even worth keeping. Can't use that. That's too low level stuff. Can I actually break that down? Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, soulbound is like character bound. I get that, but I'm talking about, is there any like use for this stuff other than just being junk? Like you just sell it as junk. That's it. Because it says trophy on it, so I don't know what if the trophy means anything or what that means. So I get that soulbound is character bound, but yeah. I mean, if it wasn't soulbound, that means I could trade it with other people or sell it in the thing, which is what somebody suggested to do anyway. So. That's probably one thing I'm going to look into, though, is getting those permanent things that harvest for me. Hey there, Diego. So let's go in here and switch out some outfit stuff. Yeah, there's a way to sell your stuff in here. It's called what is it? Is it in here? No, I don't think it's in here. It's the Black Lion Trading Company thing, whatever. It's a trade center. You can basically put it up on the market, and if it sells, you can just go find one of those vendors, and they'll give you the profits that you made off of your stuff, which is pretty neat. Yeah, Super Chat's active, but I mean, I don't know. I've never had Super Chat before, so. I've tried to put the chat like in my stream, but it's not working. I don't know why. Like it says it's under maintenance or something. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna try to work on that later today after I get done streaming today and see if there's something else going on with it. Because I used to have the chat box like right up here, and for some reason it's not working. Like the widget's not working. It says it's under maintenance, so there must be something wrong with the widget. I won't say it's YouTube. I'll say it's probably my widget. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, so let's equip that one. Equip that one. I'm not even going to bother powering any of these things up anyway. There's no point until you like get to in-game level, I don't think. It's kind of like Terra. I will have her put them on my other character, since they're better than the ones that he has on right now. Well, he doesn't even have any shoes. I love the fact we also have this stuff here, like underwater stuff. It changes your like weapon and stuff when you're underwater, and your skills, which is pretty neat. Nope. So I guess since this stuff can't be, I have to destroy this since it was character bound and all that. Can't even break it. Just got to destroy it then. That's something I always wondered about, because you could always swim in the other MMOs, but you never had underwater combat or anything like that, so let's just get out of here. I don't know if you've done this, found everything in this entire area mod or not, but I can't seem to find the last point of interest and the last vista. It shows up when I go all the way down to the bottom, like it's showing up right here, but I don't know. Wait a minute, that point of interest is right there. Never mind about the point of interest. Apparently it's right up here. I just never went all the way back there and found it. Yeah, I know you can store the materials you have, and so like this, I just click up here, deposit all materials. If I had any materials on me, it stores them. So, yeah, I know about that. I did watch videos and reviews of this game before I even started playing, because I wanted to find a new MMO that was better than the ones that I have been playing. So I did a massive amount of research on this game before I even began it. And the ratings for this game this year alone are higher than all the other ones, including ESO, which has gone under some pretty serious upgrades. Alright, so I think my story is done until I reach level 30 now. What it looks like. Jump down? I mean, jump all the way down into the water down there? I see there's a golem mine, but I was kind of afraid to jump down there and then not be able to get back out. Although I guess you could just use the teleportals on the map.
It's your turn to dance and sing.
Plus, my guy is really bad about dying from fall damage. I've died twice from fall damage. That's landing in the water almost. Almost.
I offer the best prices around.
Yeah, I love this. I love the feature where you can just sell all junk, so you're not accidentally selling the items that you want to keep or whatever.
Could you attempt to acquire a copy of the unexpurgated journals of Ula for me? I misplaced my copy, and my collection just isn't complete without it.
So I guess I can just go back. Yeah, that's what I figured. That was worse. That was a worst case scenario. I might just come back here and finish this off later, down there. That's one thing I do like about this game. You can just continually explore, get lost in the game just by exploring the areas.
We'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest in gut-wrenching
completely. He had to hold his pants up as he entered the gate.
So when can I start working on my home instance? Is that like an in-game thing? If you know anything about that, because I know that they've updated that to where you can like farm like daily a lot of materials out of there for your in-game stuff. Let's check out which one of these portals I need to go to. I think I have to go to. I was told by some people that you have to wait till like in game to get your first free mount, which you can literally use the level 1 to 80 thing that you're given right off the bat, which I was recommended not to, because if you want to get used to the game, especially if you're going to do a lot of PvE things like dungeons and stuff, it's better just to play with the character from level 1 to 80. So that's what I'm doing basically. Yeah, that's something that I was told too, that you can get all the hero points you need just to get all this stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that mounts aren't available until you're level 80. But you can purchase mounts from the shop, like the Black Lion Trading Company shop, if you really want to. You don't even have to though. I mean, but mounts are really awesome though. And I think the reason why they're in-game content is because they have an area of effect skill. So every single one of them has a skill that you can use to start a battle in PvE, which is really nice. Pandora. I can see that. Alright, so I need to go back to where I was because I think my story mode is over until I grow to level 30. Because it's like every 10 levels you get a new part of your story unlocked. So let's go ahead and teleport here so we can start doing some of these heart quests. Even though it's just going to dumb me down to a lower level, I don't really care. Just want to unlock all the map that I can. I guess that's part of the OCD in me. I don't know. Amon, I'm sorry, but I'm going to constantly like hound you with like questions because you said I think you said you had an in-game character. So if I unlock all the spots on the map, do they stay unlocked for a new character, or do I have to basically start from scratch with that new character, like everything's locked again? Because I know you can still use the same house instance, and you use a shared bank for that account, but for each character you create or whatever. Yeah, that's a cool dragon mount. Yeah, I think most of the mounts will be unlocked at level 80, which would make sense to me. I mean, that's how Terra, when they revamped Terra, that's how they did it there. Oh god. I wasn't prepared for this.
Up on your feet.
That's it, I'm calling all my minions in. Oh, is that what I have to do, is kill them too? Okay. Dang. Ah. Jeez.
A clever combination.
The minions of death. I don't think those are for anything. Oops. For some reason he's not even paying attention to my There you are. I was wondering where he was.
We should investigate. Keep close and stay ready.
Dang. That's a wide range on that attack. Ouch.
Invigorating.
I like the range on the skills. It's kind of hard to get them to not have aggro on me when I'm hitting the 1 key. I think I need to just like target them and then drop a skill. Yeah, I can do that, but I just don't know if there's anything down there. Yeah, I was asking Mod if you knew if I unlock all the areas on a map, if that stays unlocked for a new character, or if I have to just, when I start with a new character, if I have to go through and unlock everything again. So I wasn't sure how that works. Alright. I'm not sure if my minions... Yeah, minions won't follow. Alright. Skills change underwater, so it's pretty cool. Obviously my minions can't come down underwater, but you're given a trident, and I do like the weapon swap too, so there is a way to like get different weapons and then... Yeah, it's poison frogs. Probably be a good idea to get out of that water.
No retreat! This monster will not defeat us!
Man, just trying to get away from him. Oh, you will have to unlock them again? Okay, well, I mean, that makes it alright. I mean, that means it's never going to get boring. I can always just go back and create another character and go from level 1 to 80 again if I want to. And if there's a character I don't want to have to level again, or learn very much about, you know, then I can just go ahead and level them to 80. Straight up, because I still have the this right here, which, I mean, I love the fact that there is a shared inventory slot so that all your accounts will share that item that you have up there. I think that's awesome. So it's another thing, and you can also add more slots there too. Alright, my minions. Yeah, what he said. Such synergy. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's important to like unlock all the areas in a map and look for everything on the map and just explore, because you get experience regardless of what you do. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing. Oops. Down again. Okay, collect ooze samples for Trama, fight and quest spying in the area. I just like to fight him. Almost done. Probably not going to be using the staff once I get to end level. I'm probably going to be using a focus and something else. So like the two weapons, you use the main weapon and then you use an offhand weapon. Some of those skills actually work pretty well in like dungeons and stuff, it looks like. Because like the conditions is like the way to go, especially if you got a tank in your party. The minions I'm just using because I can take less damage out here on the overworld. So. There's one up here on the tree, I didn't see that before. Oh, you just keep battling, and every once in a while you'll get rare armors and stuff. Doing the storyline actually helps too, get you some rare stuff. But like I said, you don't really have to. Where are my minions at? They're like stuck on the other side of the tree. Yeah, mobs can drop them too. Alright, that's it. I've had it. Yeah, the staff is good for ranged attacks, but we'll see how I feel at end game. I'm just gonna keep using staffs until I get to end game. But I might still use the staff for conditions at first, because I don't see any builds using a staff. I mean, they do have staff listed as one of the side things you can use, because my guild was shared something with us which was called metabattle.com, which has some decent builds for all different classes. And there's some pretty decent builds on there, but I mean, I'm completely new to the game, and I'd rather just try to come up with my own, if you know what I mean. Because everybody has a different style of how they like to go at the game. But minions are definitely the way to go on a necromancer, I would have to say, because you have so little armor at the beginning of the game. And if you're not in a party with anybody that's tanking or anything, then there's really no point in trying to do condition damage. Just use minions and then keep doing this. Blind Man's Bluff. Isn't that a book from Skyrim? Pretty sure it's a location in Skyrim.
Hey, keep it down. We're near an inquest lab.
Santosh, I think Mod can correct me on this, but I'm pretty sure the higher you get your luck up, the better odds you have of getting rare artifacts and item drops. Right now mine's only at 6%, obviously, because I just started the game. But eventually, once you get it up to like 100% and higher, because it can go higher than that, you can get better drops. I don't think I ever stated that before. Which that's a new mechanic to me as well, because in Terra and all the other games, basically you were capped at like 75% chance of getting a rare artifact or whatever from raids and stuff. And most of the time it was character bound to whoever did the most damage, which really annoyed me. Because then that person would have to pick it up. They could transfer it to you, but it was still character bound to them, which makes no sense. So, but that was Terra. This game right here is a lot different. So fight the inquests that are causing trouble at Murat Barrow. Disable the inquest equipment at variant base. Where even is this?
This will be unpleasant.
Ah, that's one of them. That water just looks terrible, don't it? Oh, really? I haven't even checked his live stream out on that. If it's the live stream, might be just doing videos on it. But yeah, ESO is one of my definite YouTube channels to recommend for Skyrim content. I was thinking about going to check that out, but I like to play Skyrim on my own without even streaming it anymore. There's just so many people out there streaming and doing videos on Skyrim. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good game. Definitely recommend it to anyone. Okay, so there are Inquisitors popping up here. These guys just ran right past me. So what is Indrel? Is it a mod or is it a character creation creation lab thing? What is that? They're too far away. Is this the lab? Yeah, which is what I've been doing. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're coming up here to attack the lab. Some sort of event of some kind. Yeah, vacate these premises. Ouch. Basically a whole new game using Skyrim engine, huh? Its own skill system too? So it's not really using the vanilla game of Skyrim at all? And they have rare pop-up events like this on like every location for this game, which is really cool. So you can just like completely ignore storylines entirely and just do whatever you want with these events to get rare items as well, which is really nice. At least that's what I've been doing when I get bored of doing the story mode and stuff. There it is. See, I got some nice stuff there. Where you going? Come back here.
Foul this locale no more.
Oh, you've seen the Indral stuff for a while and you kind of regret it? Or are you talking about this stuff? Shiny bauble. What the heck is that? That's no good. Oh. Yeah, the skill tree thing is kind of screwed up in Skyrim. I mean, having to wait for a skill point for your tree, like, every level, especially once you reach, like, level... I want to say, like, level 20. As soon as you reach level 20, it's so impossible to, like, level up any faster, unless you pay for the levels yourself with gold, which is ridiculous, just to get the skill points so you can fill out your tree that you want. Because there's like so many trees you want to have together at the same time, especially for a build. So like a magician, or a fire mage, or something like that, you know, or a necromancer. You need to have so many different skill trees unlocked and up to a certain point, and it gets ridiculous. That's why I like using mods. Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. Skill tomes. Yeah, that would make it a little bit better then. Yeah, there's so many things that they should do differently for Skyrim. I hope they do that in the next one, which won't be out for another few years, I'm sure, because they're taking their time to make sure they get it right. But I hope they don't screw it up by trying to make it pay to play or pay to win. Hoping it's like Skyrim. It gets released, but you can also play with other people. That would be nice if you could like have 2 people on sharing the same account or whatever. They're sharing in the same gameplay. Because it is possible. We know it is. A couple of people made that mod thing up and were doing it there for a while. Okay, so that helps that one. Whoa! Holy hell! Stop following me! Oh, he's dead. No. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Definitely what I'm afraid of, is it becomes the new demo. I have no idea what we're doing, but I guess I'm helping them out with this little quest here. Hey, found a new area. Nice. Shadow Fiend, huh? That must be a high-level player. Very high-level player.
something?
No problem.
Box of shinies! So many shinies!
Oh yes, grab all you can. We go home now.
Well, now we gotta defend them on the way back out. Toned iron sword. Can't use that. Can break it though. The scrits, the rat. Oh, you love the voice acting in Guild Wars 2? I like it so far too. Dang it. Nice. Completed it. Jeez. All the stuff I'm getting. That's why it's better to play in parties, I think.
Got something?
Bunch more hearts on the other side there. Probably go up there and deal with them. Guess I'll help these guys defend the scrit. This is what I usually do. I just jump in with other people while they're doing something. Now we all can share in the award as long as we're in the circle that's surrounding them. Area of Effect Collect is so helpful too. Oh, that was it, huh? Alrighty then. Let's take a look here. Shredded garment.
No, wait! Gears go together. Comms go here. Don't fit, don't need it.
Connect this to that and that. Yes, that too. Ah!
I love the fact that we can just store all this stuff like right here on us.
Does it fit here?
To the bank.
Does it? No, no, no! Aim the golem! Stop it!
Proper
Help!
startup sequence detected. Scanning. Non-inquest life forms found.
Veteran rampaging golem nearby. Sure, why not?
Targeting system error. Auxiliary systems online.
Yeah, you're right. It is better to solo if you're wanting to learn the story. There should be a scope over here somewhere, I think. Maybe it's this guy over here. Luck item. Junk pile. Oh, that's in the background. Yeah, I already used the luck item. Oh, I didn't even see that the guy dropped some stuff. There's another one. Essence of Luck. I could actually store those up and use my ability to transfer them into higher level ones, but I haven't been.
What?
Wow. 60 silver coins? Is that like something I should be selling on the market? I don't know. There's some stuff I can't even do till end game because I don't have any the things that are required to like scrap it and stuff or salvage it. So there's a map up there. Ow. I'm busy trying to heal this dude. Yeah, that's the way I figure it too, is I can pretty much just farm anything I want. Okay, I believe we need to go up this way to get that map. He's trying to fly away. That's barely on the edge of it, but he already died. Okay, that map is over this way. Is there not a puzzle to get over there? Maybe it's down here. Ah, figured it out. Some of these are actually pretty difficult to get to, but once you figure them out, they're not that bad. It's pretty challenging to get to some of the views, but it's pretty cool to see them once you get to them. Wow. guess just continue to go through the tunnels here. I'm gonna get that one right there finished while I'm in here, so I might as well just keep going. Let's see how much damage I take from... A lot. It's okay, I'll get it back as long as I don't fight something real quick. Oh, he's a good guy. Lots of silver ore, and I guess box of scrap. What am I supposed to go through the undamaged baubles? So that guy's the one that takes the baubles then.
Great. Sticky gunk on the power coupling.
Oh, look. There's an undamaged power bauble. I love that there's rats and bunnies and all that stuff, and they're evil. They're considered enemies.
Compounding our powers.
Shulk Slayer, 10 out of 10. Oh, that was an achievement. Ouch. Teleportal coming up. Just I think so. What the? Actually picked up something. You gotta be careful because some of the things that are on the ground you can just pick up and use as a weapon instead of like. I haven't spent any of my karma. I don't think I'll be spending that till I get to endgame anyway. So I think that's what you'll have to use in order to get your mounts. I don't know exactly. I've seen some pretty neat costume items you can buy with it and stuff like that, but... That's not how we get to it, so... Maybe it's down below. It's probably down below. Man, I just revived this guy. What's wrong with him? Guess he likes living on the edge. Thank you, my minions. Yeah, I figured as much to save the karma. So it doesn't make sense to like buy any of the costumes and stuff for lower level, because you're gonna gain levels first off real quick. As you can already see, I'm already like 5 levels over what level it recommends me being in this area, so. And I just grew another level. What the? Spear? That is an underwater one. Power and precision, toughness, vitality. Let's do that one. Oh, yeah, these guys don't like it. These guys are here really annoying. Yeah, I haven't even used any of my experience boosters or anything because I really don't need to. Get up. Keep getting knocked on my butt. Man, these guys are actually healing themselves. Okay, there's really nothing down here for me, I guess.
I need to work on making those last longer.
They can still knock me down while I'm in this. Okay, I'm not doing too well here. Yeah. That's not a first time for me.
Won't anyone help me? Look who's back. It's me. Assistance!
This is kind of a neat system to use too when you die, but I haven't got to use it that many times because I haven't died that many times. Yeah, there's nobody down here, so I might as well just use a waypoint. RIP. Oh well, there's an armor healer and stuff over there. Not the first time I've died. I think I lost all my minions when I went into the water, so that was my mistake. There's just too many of them down there for me to fight by myself. Like I said, Necromancer's armor sucks, so that's why it's better to use minions in PvE right now. It's actually a pretty decent setup, though. If you die, you should like take some sort of damage to your armor and have to heal it. So I kind of like that. But there are ways to like rally back, which is kind of neat. And then if you're like near other players, they can come over and heal you. And yeah, exactly. You can struggle and still use skills to rally back, which I did rally back. I was like the first time I actually came back on a rally, but I had so many of them on me. There's like 7 of them on me. And my minions, I couldn't spawn them back in because they were on cooldown. I think one of the doors just slammed. Alright, so let's see what other places I have to go yet. Might as well go up here. I think this stuff is on the outside. Could go over here, I guess.
Begin operation.
Let's see, where is the 25, little 25 stuff? That's up in this area somewhere, I think. Queensdale's 1 to 15. Here's 15 to 25, so I might as well just work my way up this way. Summoning skills do I get? 5. There's actually a whole like skill tree for that. H. Training right in here. I actually got more hero points, I just haven't used them. So like, yeah, I want that one. So like, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 summoning spells for minions. So we'll go ahead and turn that one in. Damage 49. 2 times 54. This one doesn't show any range. I think I can get rid of these bone minions for him. So those bone minions don't do that much damage. So the last one is locked. I wonder if that's locked because you can't get it until level 80, which would make sense because he does a lot of damage. It's a flesh golem. Like I said, they're golemancers basically when you're Asura. I'm not sure how any other race would do it. I guess the other races would be the same. Totally thinking about minion for right now. And then once I get more comfortable with it, the wells. I definitely like the wells aspect for like dungeons and stuff. This one right here especially will be helpful with other people. And then these right here might be kind of useful. So spectral and wells. See, I've got soul reaping right now. And then I think there's blood magic. Saves foes when they trigger it and grants regeneration to allies. So yeah, this is another tree I'd probably definitely want to go for, is like the blood magic. Gain carapace when entering Shroud. Death carapace 10 seconds. 30 toughness. That adds toughness to me when I'm in the Shroud mode. So like Death Shroud. Yeah, this is definitely what I want to probably do too. Actually help me prevent death when I'm in Shroud mode. Apparently, I didn't realize they could still knock me down, because I could have sworn that when I went into Death Shroud, they couldn't touch me. I mean, they could still do damage with like skills, but they couldn't like touch me or knock me down. But they were able to knock me down, which really hurt, because like 5 seconds is a long time to be down and not be able to do any skills or damage. Spite. Yeah, I don't like that idea. Yeah, there's movement and pairing conditions. So this is probably the one I ought to train, Soul Reaping. Because that'll help me in my Shroud form, which I use as a last resort basically when my minions are all down. Wonder what level I'm going to unlock this last slot, level 31. Well, that answers my question right there. Okay, so we could go do that one, or I can go do, I think what I want to do is go up this way. Because that's going to lead me towards 15 to 25, and I'm already level 23. I can always come back and unlock areas that I haven't been to later in the game for me. Make the Nightmare Court feel unwelcome by setting fire to brambles.
It's very different from mine.
Is that something I have to go through the map? Or that portal for?
Fate has brought us together. What do you seek in life?
I gather magical knowledge. I harvest.
It must be, because it keeps disappearing whenever I leave the vicinity of that.
But not the path you've chosen.
Wildflowers spread across the fields.
Perhaps the techniques that have failed in rooting out the inquest will do better with your particular brand of pest.
So that must be in here then. Oh, this is a whole nother area. Oh, this is the forest area. I haven't finished this area yet, but I've been working on it a little bit. There's so many different areas for low level. That's because of each race starts out in a different area. I think I'm just gonna go back. Let's try to go up towards that higher level area. I think in my own spare time I'll work on finishing up maps. Oh, I see. So you have to select one of these in here. Huh. So I can choose like one of these three, but I can't have all three of them active. Okay, so that makes sense.
You cannot use fear or terror to sway the Nightmare Court. They relish in the darkest of emotions.
Interesting. How do you deal with them?
By finding them, rooting them out, and showing them the point of your sword before they spread their corruption further.
Well, maybe I can summon the fiends and stuff underneath the water. I don't know. I'll have to test that out. Let's see how that works. Interesting. I don't have a key, so I'll have to store that back up. So I have no idea what this is that's going on, but I'm guessing I have to go after the swords. So there's so many very unique PvE events that happen, just happen to pop up and stuff.
Each more hideous than last. Thank you.
Dang. Is that it? It's over? I didn't get anything, but oh well. So we'll just head up this way. There's one of those maps. I'm knocked down a lot. I need some more toughness or whatever. It's whichever one of those it helps with knockdown. Just can't really worry about certain things until like end game though. Another one. Free prisoners from Beldam's Rise. Remove pests and strangle blooms surrounding the revered terebinth. What do I do with this? Whoa! Termite Lab Larva. Yeah, I'm poisoned.
Hounds, kill them. Slay.
It's gonna take a lot of getting used to having to move for certain moves that they do. It's gonna take less damage. So there's an area up here. Oop. So I wonder what we're going to find in these. Termite larva. Nah, they didn't even work to dodge. Veteran Heart of the Terebinth. Sell junk. Salvage Master.
I'll be on my way.
Actually make me turn. Jeez. There's no dodging that one. That was fast. It's one of the bug riding things. Oh. Still Firefly alive. Seriously?
Invigorating.
20 of interest. Eldam's Rise.
I prefer to break them quickly. One shot of revelation is better than hours.
New appreciation.
You shall weep before you die.
Guess we'll just go up to the scout up here. I wonder if this goes up to the scout or if the scout's down below. Might be down below. Holy. The scout's right over there, so he was up here. Just across the bridge. Oh, there's another point of interest down there, but there's also ways to get over there from here. Let's go over this way and see what this guy unlocks for us. Just like to see more of the map.
It seems strange to find bandits this far south, but here they are, and in large numbers, too. Willem's group tries to steal our supplies when they aren't harassing the local scrit. If that wasn't bad enough, Scotta's bunch have taken control of the route to the west. Between you and me, we have no idea what those thugs are up to out there.
So I wonder where I have to go to unlock all of this area.
When did you first start noticing bandits in the area?
No, we not there.
Start dropping the
Only
poison
take
traps.
things not being
We'll kill these
used.
scrit with their own stupidity. Move it.
No, I mean the bad hiding men we were talking about before.
The throne room.
Say what you mean first, yes?
Oh, it looks like it's a tunnel. Leads in there to it.
Long before.
So it's a scrit thing. Okay, so I just gotta go after the bandits over there. Let's take part in this event, I suppose. Really can just do whatever you want until you get your character up to a level where you can continue your storyline. Is that a thief? That is a thief.
Chinese? Anyone see them?
Need to work on getting some new material mining stuff, but I guess you can worry about that at in-game too. Even though it's probably a good idea to be mining as much of that stuff as you can. Iron ore. Still the best stuff I have is copper. Check bushes for bandit spies. She just walks casually to her death. Those kind of mounts look kind of fun, but I bet they're like really hard to control in certain areas because they go super fast, that I can see. Those little beetle things. What the heck? Oh, sorry, dear. It's a doe. It's not very happy. Yeah, I know. They start you out with copper equipment, so It's not like I'm going to buy any of the new ones until after I get towards in-game anyway, so... I mean, I've mined some copper and stuff just to test out, like, the... artificing. Just to see how that worked out, because I was kind of curious of how that stuff's going to work out. It's kind of like Terra's system. Gotta have all the stuff that you need required for it, and then just do it, the lower level stuff, and then once you get to a higher level or a higher stat, it unlocks the better ones at the end. That's why it's better just to wait to in-game to start mining all the stuff and then work your way up to the equipments that you want. Where are these suspicious bushes? Downed player? Nope. Either somebody revived him or... That's one thing. If I see a downed player on the map, I'm going to go try to revive them because it gives me experience. Oh, pop back up again. What the heck? Let's go up there and see what's going on. Strange. Well, there's a suspicious bush. Yeah, you do get experience for downed NPCs as well. I've already figured that one out. Because each time you revive an NPC that's downed or a player, you do get experience. You just get less experience for the NPCs. You get way more experience for helping other players, though. There's another suspicious bush. Go over there and get that one. Must have lost my other fiend dude at some point in time. Well, that looks like a cool move. Must have been an illusionist. Or a mesmer, or whatever the heck you want to call him. Must be a confusion type move. What's the key pieces for? I've never did figure that out. Jesus! Give me a break here. Yeah, here I'll show you in just a second that it does give you experience for reviving a downed NPC. Not very much, but it does give you experience. See, you can see the experience bar move just a tad bit.
How can I assist you?
I didn't want to talk to you. So that's kind of nice. I'm trying to drink some coffee. Come back here, you bandit. Alright, thanks for joining the stream, Mon. Sure, I'll have a lot more fun stuff to do once I get to in-game level, but I'm going to keep grinding for the levels for a while. Looks like my guild's already doing events and stuff. That's pretty cool. There's a suspicious bush up there.
Start dropping poison. We'll kill these Skrit in their own stupidity. Move it. The faster we kill these Skrit, the faster we can raid the throne room.
Ooh. Coded orders.
Anyone see them?
Another one done. Encoded orders. This coded message must be of some importance. Bring it to Shining Blade Officer Roland in Divinity's Reach. Double click to view his or his location. It's count bound. Oh wow, he's way over there in the promenade. Jeez. That might be something I have stored up in my account. I can't remember now. Strong focus. I guess I can go up here to discover this and then go up towards this heart. Hey, Mohammed. You were waiting? Wondering when I would join. Oh. Yeah, yesterday I was gonna join like an hour after I got me some food, and then my family started watching some movies, so I decided to just watch them with them. So I kind of got distracted with that. Yeah, I'm only level 23 right now, but it doesn't take very long to go up in levels. It's a baby spider. Right now I'm just trying to get to level 30. That's basically when I'll unlock the next storyline for my guy. Is that over here? I guess it is. It's a bandit thug.
Invigorating.
It's 2580, like I said it was. 0.2580.
Bandits nearby. Hush yourself.
What? Toxic hypnos. This looks very dangerous over here. Jeez. I am death. Ah! That's a little bit too overpowered for me. I'll tell you in a minute. Right now I'm trying to fight for survival. Now somebody's trying to heal me. Not the first time I've died. Won't be the last either. Even with minions, that was difficult. I have no movement speed, basically, when I'm in battle. Let me change that. You've added me. I'm in the Winden Steppes, which is in, what is this? The Vinland Vale, I guess, is what it is. I'm thinking about heading up towards the higher level area over here. I was going to go in here and try to explore all this area first. Well, actually, here's the higher level area that I'm in. So I might actually just keep going this way. Will there be no time trial? You could invite me to party if you really want to know where I'm at. I'm going to be ending the stream here in about 20 minutes anyway. I have no idea why we weren't doing that much damage before. Kind of concerns me. I don't know what this thing right here is, but maybe that's for higher levels. I don't know.
Start dropping the poison traps. We'll kill these Skrit with their own stupidity. Move it. The faster we kill these Skrit, the faster we can raid the throne room.
I've already done that one. Jeez. My character's not very fast though, so I don't get very far. Oh, you're talking about the guys up there. Yeah, I just went around them.
What have you done?
I'm not even meaning to try to help that guy. I just wanted to go through here. Ow! Guess I accidentally stepped on a mine that I didn't see. Am I? Them NPCs don't stay alive very long, do they? Freaking MOAs. Event failed. I wasn't even trying to help with that event. Pack heart level 20. What's this guy doing anyway? You're okay. I just saw the invite. I'm sorry. I was trying to watch my health and stuff, make sure I don't accidentally die again like I did that last time. But another player had to come over and revive me. I have no idea what this guy's doing. I was just following him while I'm trying to go through here and like eliminate certain things. What the heck is trying to attack us? Oh, that up there, huh? Obstructed. Oh, you chose a ranger. That's right. It's OP when you're in a group. Want me to follow you? There's a boss. Oh, over there. I see. Yeah. I'm coming up there. I'll just ignore the turret. Come on. I wish my guy could run faster.
The fun's over here.
Yeah, I see the fun's over here. Good God, that hurt.
Quite a reward.
Man, I lost both of those guys already. This boss is OP. Just trying to get my health back right now. Oh man. Man, she keeps spawning out of my freaking skills. There we go. Nice. Finish that one. Yeah, that's quite a bit of loot out of that one. Coin purse. Oh, I see. 2 silver ore. So you don't even have to like farm that stuff at all. Stole my bandits and should be returned to serve Garun in the Wind Steps. I'll just tear that stuff down later. Ow! Yeah, I needed to come over here so I could find this location. Freaking minions keep getting in my way. There, I finally got it notified as a location of interest.
You're kidding, right?
Nope, not kidding. Oh, excuse me. Oh, he's already dead. Yeah, I know. There's always world quests and bosses around. I've done several of the bosses and world quests in parties already, like when I'm not live streaming.
Give it your all.
In the first map that I completed, that's what I did too. There's a bunch of those. That hurt. Try to get away from these stupid turrets. They're just annoying me right now. I'm gonna try to go and find some of the rest of the map. So I've never even played this game, so I still need to get used to all the areas that are in the game. I mean, it's so huge. Just the overworld map is so huge.
Best watch your step in this area.
Hidden
My
lake.
Seraph brothers and sisters maintain an outpost just north of here, but we're spread thin and constantly harassed by nearby bandits. The outlaws have 3 fortified camps to the west as well, so be careful.
What is that?
Anything you can do to secure this area.
Oh, that's the
would be
roller beetle
appreciated.
time trial. Oh, that's already helping them. Well, I guess I'll just stick around here and kill that thing real quick. And you already ran like so far ahead. Who's this guy?
What do you want?
That'll serve.
What the heck?
No!
Ouch. Oh, I didn't realize my other guy was dead. Oh, you're trying to sell some stuff? I see. Yeah, I had to go discover that area over there that you just went to. Try to discover all these locations around the map and then go over to that main location and sell some stuff too. Where is that? It's up this way. No, don't shoot your crap at me. No, there's another boss over here. Oh. He's trying to go away. Yeah, they can take the damage for me. I just want to discover the location.
A little help?
And then run. Run through them all! Watch out for inquest turrets. Another point of interest down here. And a teleportal too. That might come in handy. You're lost. We'll hit the M key. Oh, there's another one. I just grew to level 24. Amulets. Easier to obtain. Wallet. The wallet is a place where all your earned currencies will be listed and tracked. Open your inventory panel and click on the wallet to view them. That's pretty cool. Power, condition damage, toughness. I'm just going to go with power for now. What's going on? Did I not discover this place yet? It said there was a point of interest down here, but it's not letting me like discover it. Point of interest should be right here. Unless it's underneath the ground. Must be under the ground. Yeah, it's below. Okay, that's an easy way to figure that out. Let's go down below anyway. There's a teleportal down there. Ouch. Alright everyone, I think that's going to be it for today's stream. I'm going to be streaming this game again tomorrow. I'll probably be a much higher level though, because I plan on continue playing for a little while. Anyway today, because it's the weekend, I have nothing else better to do, so why not? So thanks for everyone that joined the stream. If you're interested in the game, I'll list the game's download location, which it's pretty easy. Just type in Guild Wars 2. And it'll bring up guildwars2.com. That's the official website, and you can download and play free to play, just the regular version of the game. If you want the expansions and the expanded editions, you have to pay for them. But right now they got a pretty sweet deal going on where you just buy the Thorns edition and you get the Fire edition expansion for free. So it's a pretty good deal if you ask me. I'm sure it'll get a lot more fun once you get to end game, but it's also really fun just to have parties and stuff anyway, regardless. But anyway, again, thanks for joining the stream, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.